Hello, fluff potatoes. It is the day. It's a lot of days, actually. Like, today's the day for a lot of stuff. So, we have Nirvana Initiative is out today. No, I don't have my copy. It is very sad. I'm very angry at Best Buy right now. But, alas, I'd be happier if it was at least shipped. But, ignoring that, we are going to be finishing out Somnium files today, and we're gonna see where it goes, how things are going, and how this all wraps up. It's actually really interesting how well this game has held up on a second playthrough. There's only one new thing I've found that bothers me with the story, which, considering how outright complicated it gets at parts, not bad. Not bad at all. So, without any further waiting, because we do have to absolutely end stream on time. We might even end a few minutes early, depending. We'll end when we finish, so we need to finish quickly, because I actually need to be leaving to go. I mentioned I would be out of town this weekend. We'll be leaving right around when stream stops, so yeah. We gonna go. But we are gonna have a fun time today. Always a fun time with Somnium, right? Right. Okay, let me pause the music. There we go. And let's jump in. Sos I. Oh crap, I meant to go over the flowchart. Okay, the first opportunity I'm gonna go over the flowchart. Day 6, Wednesday, Sos I. Abandoned factory, Wednesday, 12:55 a.m. So there's a dead Renju.
You're awake.
Hold on.
Damn it.
Menu. Okay, hold on. I meant to do this before we started, but I completely forgot, so I didn't. So now we're gonna do it. So, okay. Let's go over the flowchart. We finished out Annihilation yesterday. So we come to our first road, Mizuki. We did not heal Mizuki's aphonia. We went, which caused us to see what we now know as Monica in Mizuki Somnium. She hid that information, etc. We end up investigating Sosajima, because we found him with the phone. Whenever we investigated So had what we thought was Iris being shown being stabbed while running away, when this was in fact Monica as well, but being projected as Iris. So we come down here, we're hanging out with Iris, and we end up syncing Iris to see if she is telling the truth or not about being followed by a secret organization. We decide not to believe Iris, and we find out that she has a brain tumor that is in terminal stages, and she runs away to the person she trusts the most. We come back and we talk to Hifumi, basically, and when evidence starts leading back to her about Monica, and we sync with Hifumi, finding out that Monica was So's lover, and that she was killed by Saito, So's then 12-year-old son, who has a brain disorder as well, one where he doesn't secrete oxytocin. Sorry. Now we're back as we are looking for Iris in this factory. Date got knocked out after seeing a dead Renju by what we think is 89. And Date's waking up with Aiba. We may now go forward. We have now said where we are at. Anything? Still missing one thing there, actually. Actually missing a few things, and then person still missing one thing. Okay. Cool. Now we go forward.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
I cannot.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited. It must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Gah.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still operational. I attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups. Likely a result of Congressman Tsujima's interference.
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. So Tsujima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead.
Yep.
That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Are you okay?
For now. But if they breach my final layer of ice, they will destroy me. I would cease to exist.
My heart's racing and I know what's gonna happen. Oh, look.
You're Saito Tsuchima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Renju's body on the ground. Without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now? You used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes. But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds? The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
But how? How do I know that? Why do I know that? Why do I know about Saito, the prototype machine, changing personalities?
The current. Did it unlock your memories? Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
The words come out easily. I don't know why. But in a moment of harsh realization, I knew. 89's body is mine, and my body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy. Give me back my body.
How's Torso doing?
Hey, how about a little help here?
What are you doing?
Oh, we got flavor text back! This guy isn't much help. I can't do anything like this. An oil drum. We got our flavor text back, guys! Hold. Renju. I don't believe it. Does everybody remember this room? This really unimportant room we've seen in Somniums now 3 times? There's nothing on the screen. Yeah. Funny story, it actually was important. I know, right? Who would have thought? Surgical tray. Is there anything else? I got so excited we got one thing of flavor text. I can't help it. How do I know that it's a manual? I see a lot of stuff. Good job, Date. Very, very just like A+ commentary. Oh, I thought I saw something besides Saito. Saito. Okay, that's all it's gonna give us. Let's go.
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk.
One word for it.
It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course. Which is why I haven't killed them yet. Such beautiful eyes. I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad. But what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
It's early Wednesday morning. Shoko was killed last Friday. That was day 1, which makes this day 6. For 5 days. What was Saito up to? I decided to ask him what he did every day until now. Let's start from the top. Saito explained what he did on Friday. At 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko. He called Renju to destroy body. Wait, I cannot read that fast. After taking Renju's body, Saito killed Shoko and then brought the body to Bloom Park. But as he explained it to me, I somehow felt that I already knew. I didn't understand why. I felt like it was being etched into my brain. This is new, actually.
Oh, right. I put that there.
Why?
When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
Why is he just casually, like, flexing the gun?
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow, which allowed the phone to fall down into its body.
Yep. Alright, let's go to day 2.
I was still in Renju's body. My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her. But for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m. I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscate. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me, but...
Date, do you remember?
There's the crucial change right there.
Saturday evening after syncing with Mizuki. Inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her. The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris. You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Mm-hmm. And that actually saved Iris's
didn't
life.
accept Saito's proposition because of your warning. If you did not warn her...
She would have been taken here.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky. My plans were ruined, But my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good.
So now we're on a
After
completely
the
different
accident, my
timeline.
body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state. But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
You got Iris to come with you. But when you tried to bring her here...
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck. My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well. My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew was the next day. I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's body was about to expire.
Expire, quote unquote.
By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well.
So
That's when I
close.
got a call from a Mr. Amanoma. The man you call Pewter.
I knew the story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?"
So Peter came up with the plan to help number 89 escape. Rohan, as 89, got into the car with Saito as Renju and fled from the police. So that this
When
could
I heard
happen.
that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you while you're in this body. A rather nice plan if I do say so myself. That's why I asked Pewter to help number 89 escape. I wanted this body at all costs. I brought Rohan, who was inside number 89's body, to the abandoned factory. Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago. So naturally, we had a lot to talk about. But I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point. So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He
Renju's
died
been
of
gone
natural causes.
for a while, to be fair.
Just mercenaries I hired. After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit.
Oh, okay.
They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account. I paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris. But after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own without consulting me.
So what about day 5?
I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you. Iris got so
Hey,
excited
Jeru.
that she dropped her guard. I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
Enjoy your lurk.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
I see. That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
Yep.
So the person she trusts most.
I'm sitting up.
You, Date. Number 89's current body was originally yours.
I'm drinking an energy drink, but I'm hydrating.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called Hitomi.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
I used Iris to reel in Hitomi. And you.
It's always
Thanks
Iris.
for being so cooperative. But you did drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting. I was only 12, but I remember it vividly.
I don't know why it's paused. Switch loading
On
problems.
that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car. He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
Get to see all of the murders more than once. Anything? No, we don't get to have any more fun. Shame. Okay. Come on, Saito.
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something.
Yeah, that's
Before
terrifying.
Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons. It was the only way I could feel happiness. The only way I could feel anything. But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it. Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me. And she stole all the happiness from my house. So I chose her as a target. I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland. And I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me.
What
So
a shame.
naturally, my emotions toward my dad were complicated. Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different? Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened. Me, you, Rohan. Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this. And maybe Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing?
How is it destiny
One
when he
mistake
did
can
all of
change
it?
So many lives.
I don't know how this happens. How do these people I keep murdering die? I just don't know.
Sorry, I don't have anything else to say
It's
to
destiny they were to
you. And even
die.
I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours. So, shall we get started? Give me my body back.
So, this is the first time we're going to be playing where we are in the sinky chair instead of the sinker chair.
What a strange fake eye. Oh well.
Ugh.
All right, it's ready.
The imagery we all wanted to see there. So good news, there is no time limit on this sync. It is impossible to lose this sync unless your controller dies or you quit the game. Bad news. Everyone got your plushies out? It's plushie hour. I think this is the last plushie event of the game, though.
This is the sink room. That was... Damn it, why can't I wake up? This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
Agent. Sinking in the chain. Search Kaname Date. Date Kaname. Abyss Special Agent. Verify identity.
What? Am I being synced?
That is exactly what's happening. So if you notice when he's walking around, there is no time limit.
A door.
0 seconds.
Sink?
All 0 seconds. So yes, you cannot lose this one. So what's happening here, this is really weird and cool, is we are experiencing the sink from the perspective of being synced at this point. We are an observer to the sinker, watching as Saito figures out the stuff. Except it's not a happy place, and Saito has no intention of figuring it out too quickly.
I can't touch it. What? Damn it, what is this?
When I had mentioned that there was one sink that really played with consent, it's this one. This one does a really good job of having a huge violation feel to it while telling a story. Sink room door. What happens if I try to leave?
The door.
Yeah, we're gonna open the door.
It won't open. The door.
Nothing new there. So this one's also pretty linear by virtue of, you know, how
Go
it
to the
works.
sink room, huh?
Also, gotta love that background music, right? Is there anything else? Nope. Think I know where we're going.
It's a sink machine.
Concealed.
Me? What was he doing?
Yeah, that door's locked now.
Sink here.
Let's investigate it. Anything you do causes that.
Again.
This is tying up one of the last big mysteries here, which is how did Date ever end up in Rohan's body? Because they've said that's a thing.
Door.
But how
What is
and why?
this? This wasn't here before. This is...
Our favorite place. we're just breezing through this one, aren't we? This is the one that I do debatably find the most terrifying because of the lack of agency and lack of consent in this whole thing. The music and stuff helps too, of course.
Blood.
But this one is the one I actually do find the creepiest. Oh, we got the Latin in there. That was nicely scripted. Alright, so that just does nothing. I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to pick up the picture.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, this. It's them.
Look how happy he is. All right. What is interactable now? Oh, the mirror, our favorite, where our reflection. This is really like...
You're...
Let's see what happens if we touch it, but it's still gonna break.
touched it. But nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
You're...
The music has to be scripted with you interacting with these.
I can't. I just can't do it. You're...
What happens if we investigate?
It's just a mirror.
Alright.
You're...
It says we get to have no fun in this house.
Damn, nothing. Damn it.
What everybody loves to see.
Just a little more.
I forgot how exactly unnerving this thing is. There's only one scene I really remembered. I think we're getting close. Yeah, this is the thing I really remembered creeping me out. I forgot about all the rest. I never remembered the Latin in there. I didn't notice it the first time. Nice.
I'm sinking.
So this is something that does, like, I've seen it more and more used to unnerve, and it works really well where it mixes words up with like pseudocode. Yeah, it works. It's creepy.
I can't stop it.
Guess what we're gonna get to do? Yeah.
What do I do?
get a lot of options here. This is why the time has to be like so
What is
precise.
this?
And down we go. Well, this is friendly. But yeah, that's the part I remember from my original playthrough really getting me.
That was...
Day 6 Date A acquired. Yay! So that just showed basically the whole backbone of this original switching. Day 6 Wednesday, Hawkeye. Hawkeye, yeah.
I did it! I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back! This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I think I'll keep it. This prototype machine has a special function. The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you.
Thanks.
So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
My body won't move. My vision is getting hazy. My consciousness was melting away, clarity fading. I don't know what happened. I could only watch as it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It was a fragment of my memory lost all those years ago. A piece of my past buried deep in my subconscious. Hey, our theme song.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty. Up, up,
It's a very strange penalty.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about Aset?
Can you believe Date used to be smart? That's right. I thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too. See, Date was smart at one point. It's scary.
It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right? When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
What?
When will Uncle be my dad?
He gets 2 adopted daughters.
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The 3 of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Yeah, that sounds like Date.
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
This is...
Now I understand. I understand why Rohan Kumakura wanted these 2 dead. Okay, I guess Rohan was making it in good faith. So Sejima asked Rohan to take Monika's corpse deep in the mountains where no one would find it. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. He also found out that Monika had given birth to a child. If the media got a hold of it, Congressman Sejima would be ruined. And that information would no doubt lead to discovering Monika's murderer, and that investigation would lead straight to Rohan. How was it going so fast randomly? But Rohan never told So about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe he decided it wasn't important enough to mention. He played it close to the chest, need to know basis only. That way there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin Falco, meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it? I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it. But if I didn't kill them, someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice. From an old friend. A very old friend.
I see. I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
The truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss? I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and sinking to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
Had a few catches, snags.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all. No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
She made a good point, and I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years. I was almost glad to be rid of it. But I did have a single regret. With my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. But I didn't care, as long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
That was my real name. All these cutscenes.
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Oh, boss.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Because he's about to switch bodies.
has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes. Right.
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
Who is that?
Stop! Please! Please. Help me. Help me.
Hi, Sky. Welcome, welcome. We've passed the scariest of the parts now. We are working on our true endingness.
You're...
It's me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked. And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Boss Computer explained. There wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer, there were two. One was Rohan and the other was Saito Sojima. The sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him. Huh? What? Pewter, where is he?
How would I know?
This is bad.
Where would he go?
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan!
Yagyu! Where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
No, don't tell me.
Where would he go? I shot out of the room like a bullet. I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. I knew where he was headed. I ran out to the parking lot, got in a car, and floored it. Like he just takes any car. Just steal a random car. It's fine.
Oh, Hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
You bastard!
No! Stop!
No.
Stop right there!
Hitomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand. Thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room, and I left all my memories with her. That night, I visited the Kumakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear? Yes, sir!
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay there. I don't check during stream, but I will say a proper welcome once we end stream here. I went to So's mansion by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
So I went to the Sejima residence. When I got there, I said, I want to meet Saito into the intercom. After a while, the gate opened and Saito greeted me.
What is it you want to talk about?
And he does the same fidgeting there. Can I do anything? I think this is gonna be pretty... pretty non-talky, but we are checking just in case. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna be ending stream once we beat the game, so at a maximum that's gonna be 2 hours. I don't think the game has 2 hours left though. I think it has roughly about another hour left.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica. And my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind
Saito's
me.
eyes.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want.
Isn't that so
We'll
nice
make
of him?
good partners. That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect. That you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You
This
can't
is all
recognize
flashbacks
faces
right
out of
now.
your right eye. Which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway. Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Hey, Saito. Could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Suddenly, bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
And there's the next switch.
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place. So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself.
Yay.
The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs. Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
And there goes the eye again. Nope, nope, not looking at that. Not looking.
All right, let's go.
It's like a dialogue sync. Because it had to squish. They love the squishies. And that's how that window got broken.
What are you doing? Follow him!
My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcefully disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me, only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me walking under the city lights. Yeah. When I regained my facilities, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're... Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so... we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. Alright. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong. I managed to make a new family register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember?
No.
You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
I understand that. It's like, what do you want to do? Especially when it's this kind of a sleepy day. 1 year later, I was called into the control room. Pewter had something to show me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
And that's how we got Aiba. And this is why Boss is like the best friend ever as well.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up? I have been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. awake, looking at it.
Yeah, he looks happy. What about Locker? Renju. Torso. Yeah, it's creepy. Chair. What about the long... table. There we go. Oh. We don't get to have any more fun again. Shame. For shame. Yeah, that's just a happy face there. That is a very, very happy face. Yeah. Alright. Wait, no, bookshelf. Lots of books. So this is where he's doing the same verbal tick he was doing in Boss, the same verbal tick he was doing when he was in Date's body, where he's fidgeting like that. It's actually a character quirk that they were able to show through all the characters, as well as the eyes being overly dilated.
You would know more about that than me. Or do you not remember? You've been using other men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a Japanese native who worked as a police officer.
Yeah, it's a very happy face. For him.
Imagine. A police officer being a serial killer. I don't think the public would react kindly to that if they found out.
Oh yeah.
Heads would roll. Departments would fold. There would be shameful suicides. So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89. Fitting for a man with no name.
What are you doing? Follow him!
It's less creepy than the sink, but they really get like the unnerving element. They really, really do.
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
No! Stop!
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time, for a violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However...
Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but... it was determined that he was insane at the time.
Yep. Which...
Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
Oh, now he just looks confused. We've confused the creepy guy. Fluff potatoes. We've confused him.
Stop right there!
Hope it's a good sub. Sub sounds good.
6 years ago, Rohan, in Falco's body, visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her. But that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police. He was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison. It only makes sense. Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer, a serial killer. Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned.
Yes, because you're one to talk, sir.
You deserved far worse. Consider yourself lucky.
Saito. Saito is off guard. I might be able to make a move. I tried to sweep Saito's feet, but then...
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, wait!
Hey, Mama!
Damn.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But are you really Date?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Someone called Aiba told me about it.
She got our
It's
back.
weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba.
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
In Saito's left eye socket. What's wrong?
Sorry, but the bastard got me. Take this. Do it! Tessa and her mom are in danger, right? Please, save them.
I gave a firm nod and gripped the gun, following after Saito. Yeah, we on the chase now.
Iris!
Date, do you like fireworks? I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get into my sights. And I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment. And it's only a single moment, isn't it? A unique moment that you can never revisit. That's what makes life beautiful. Don't you think so?
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime. I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen.
You'll never look at
The
fireworks the
scattering
same.
of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time. Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Go Mizuki.
Mizuki!
You
Hey,
bastard!
Quasar.
What do you think you're doing to Iris?
Tessa!
So we got
here
the
to help.
gang all here. Okay, Mizuki, keep him away from the gun.
Wait, Mizuki!
Date going ham. Also, enjoy the lurk, Quasar. Never been so happy to hear this music by the time you get to this point. It's like, we got this, guys. We're gonna
Did you
make
find
a
him?
happy ending.
No! I can't find him anywhere!
Where the hell is he?
Where's Satomi? I don't think there's gonna be anything interesting, but I'm checking just in case. Alright. Okay, I guess it's because that's where we're gonna come back to. It's just like, nope, you can't clear it out yet. And this is why this Saito on the other side, when I climbed to look, I couldn't see him anywhere. He's not behind the container. So this is why this place is shown so many times, because it's super important to just how everything, so they slowly tease it over and over and over again until you get to this point in the story where this is where everything always goes down in the story, basically. Alright. Oda is looking at me uneasily. Iris is holding up Mizuki. Mizuki is leading against Iris. Let's start here.
I'm fine. This is nothing. Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
Oh, Mizuki. I'm worried about her, but right now I need to find Saito. Iris.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go save my mom.
We got this. Iris seems to be okay. I need to find Saito and Oda.
Some girl named Iba told me to come. I heard everything.
About the mind swapping, too. I heard it, too. From Saito. Uncle, it's really you, right?
Iba summoned our friends. It's really good. The sequel came out today. I don't have my copy right now, but I better have it by Monday, because Monday is when we are starting the sequel, and I am all in on that and will have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah, of course. If I didn't come, who would?
Oh, but don't flatter yourself, Date. We didn't come here for you.
Of course
We're
not.
here to save Iris and Hitomi.
Right. Got it.
But I can't think about him right now. I need to find Saito and Hitomi. Alright. Now it's gonna let us do scaffold. Where is Saito? Find him. Oh, are you gonna make me actually... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, duh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
Date!
Hitomi? Hitomi!
I sprinted as fast as I could, rushing up the stairs step after step until they blurred together. When I reached the top floor, A sight I will never forget greeted my eye.
Damn it!
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks?
No.
Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Date!
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date. Ah, I see. You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Date.
You want to shoot me, is that it? Then do it. But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky.
Thanks.
What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Should I pull the trigger? I don't remember which way. We're gonna say yes, but I think...
I can't hit him at this range. I can't aim with one eye.
Yep. Okay. So, we're gonna... do it anyways.
If only Iva was here. I could take him out with her assist gauge.
Iva, we miss you.
Damn it! My limbs are weak. Is it the sedative? It's no good. I can't get him in my sights. If I pull the trigger now...
Report it if it breaks Twitch TOS. There should be something on the report that's like, this ad is inappropriate or something.
I've only got one shot. If I miss, it's all over.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard me, Sky, but if it's inappropriate ad, then when the ad pops up, and there should be something in the Twitch player that says, like, report problem with ad. And then you report, like, what's wrong with it.
This gun is a bolt-action rifle. If I fire and miss, he'll have enough time while I'm pulling back the lever too.
It's really telling you not to do this, so we're going for it, though.
Can't miss. Hitomi's life is on the line. How can I make this shot? Even if I don't take the shot, Hitomi's still in danger. I have no choice. Please hit him.
I watched as the bullet sliced through Saito's cheek and buried itself in the back wall with a bang. In the next moment, we lost Hitomi. I heard a click, and the sound of my mind shattering. That was a... We don't take the shot. I mean, it's kind of obvious given that, you know, it told us, like, no 30 times, but we don't take the shot. Yeah. If that happens, then just report it. I honestly have no clue what they play or anything, so that is beyond my pay grade. Reopen. Thankfully, we get to go back to here, because that's been going on for a while. Let's see where it puts us. At least this part isn't lagging like crazy as well. That is a really nice change. Okay, cool. It actually took us right where we need to be, unlike the other one.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready? 59. 58.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about!
Aiba!
Aiba.
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully. As I mentioned previously, I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is another option.
Huh?
Self-destruct.
Dun dun dun. We remember this from earlier?
Let us determine a code number. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first,
What is the second command?
how about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Is your data stored in the cloud?
Unfortunately, that data has all been deleted. I'm speaking to you using only local data.
Then, if your body is destroyed,
Correct. I will be destroyed as well.
10, 9,
Say it, Date.
6, 5,
Date! Command!
2, 1.
Oh no, not angry kitties.
You are even more of an idiot than I thought. Do I look like the kind of man who keeps his promises? Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have only been 1. You understand? After I dispose of this woman, I will pop their heads as well. I can't believe you did that. Fortunately for you, you won't have long to regret it. Yes. Yes. The burning in your eye. I see it now. Watch. Eyes open. Watch this woman die. See her brain burn like fireworks.
Aiba, can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
I... I hate you, Iba. I hate you, and I never want to see you again.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
Be seeing you.
Oops. Goodbye. I like the animated, like, neck there.
Has Iva always been in your left eye?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be jealous.
Date.
Huh? Thank you so much, Uncle.
No, don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss. Sinker.
We're not done yet. Three months later, Kasai. Ikume Shrine. 3 months later, because we gotta say it again.
Uncle, your left eye.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
We are back here at our favorite place.
You know, if we had some fishing line and gum.
I never thought you'd be an offering box thief.
No, you've got it all wrong. I swallowed a goldfish. I'm trying to get it out by swallowing some fishing line.
Yes,
Are you
Iris.
sure your brain is fully recovered?
We have our flavor text back.
These statues are supposed to be inspired by sphinxes from Egypt. That went to India, then China, then all the way to Japan.
Really? I didn't know that.
Apparently they come from Egypt. According to Iris, everything comes from Egypt.
Praying mantis.
What are you doing?
Praying mantis fist. Mizuki taught me.
Thank you, Mizuki. Not sure what that has to do with anything. Should she really be doing that? Probably not.
Oh man, Uncle, have you heard this story?
It's gonna be about Mizuki.
A long time ago when I came to the shrine with Mizuki, she started washing out her belly button in the Chozuya. Someone told her that's what you do.
Huh, is that right?
I wonder who told her that. Date. I wonder. Mizuki knocked one of these down.
I replanted it.
What? Huh.
I looked around, but no one was there.
Is something wrong?
No, I just felt like I heard someone talking.
An angry priest.
What?
There's no one around. The arch. The winter irises are blooming. It's been 3 months and still have not withered. A stone monument. There's something engraved here, but I can't read it.
You know what it says?
When listening to music on your smartphone with wireless
does the same.
earphones, you must be sure it is properly synced with your device. And that's what it says.
That is absolutely not what it says.
A stone monument. I like how Iris does the same thing. Just, you know, make it up. It's fine. A Shinto shrine. It looks rather solemn. Okay, hold on. If I open the menu real quick, I do want to show this. We finally have our Falco entry. Took all game to get it. But Date's actual age is 42. So it says Date here, 30. Date is not 30. Date is 42. And then Saito is 30. Just wanted to... Actually, hold on. What was in the album real quick? Okay, 6 Saito. Aiba's designs. I'm glad they didn't go with that Aiba. This Aiba is a lot cuter. Alright. Back to the ending.
The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
Yeah.
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome. Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again.
Mizuki is probably my favorite.
Ratty cake,
But I understand
Bake
Iris.
Man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hide it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! By the way, I still don't have the answer to my question.
What question?
A very important one.
When am I gonna hear good news from you two? When will Uncle be my dad?
That one. I turned away without answering. I stared out into the distance and something caught my eye. Winter irises in full bloom. Didn't mean to do that, sorry, I was trying to charge something. Basically, Sosujima's the only character that gets on my nerves. Oda somewhat redeems himself, but is still a very, very sad, needing to grow up person.
As you can see, I'm great. Hop, hop, kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Yeah. The nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors. At least, that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small. Anyway, everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
I don't think she exactly paid. Yeah, that's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. Iris knows everything about the original and new Cyclops serial killings now. Not just her, Hitomi, Mizuki, Oda, Moma, they all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out. So in return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment. Taxpayer funded!
Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality. In a dream somewhere.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now. Well, let's get going.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her, but she's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home.
Hmm?
Shovel Forge.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding.
She's not kidding.
But we do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So let's go!
We have a few places to go. So let's go to the Sejima residence first, because I know that So wanted to send his good wishes. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Oh, so I just want this one out the way. Sejima residence. I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Thanks. Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
How's your fishies? Aw, we don't get to ask how his fishies are doing. Shame. This is Gino. It's definitely a thing where, like, So gets away pretty scot-free because he has everything in his pocket, which sucks in a way, but it's also just like, you're not gonna win absolutely everything. And the true ending is as close to a win as we can get. Okay, yeah, no fun here. Feeding the carp as if nothing happened.
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
Yes, they're very cute. Both Iris and Mizuki.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin.
Nah, get rid of
Are
your
you familiar
son.
with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
I don't know, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually a typo.
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason. I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal. With all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up. But that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
Yeah, I think just taking responsibility for your son being a sociopath would have been a better thing. He was already well on his way with the killing animals.
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
These are like all the lingering little questions. "3 months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday Shoko's body was found." So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
Mm-hmm.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes. I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, Rohan was in the body of number 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. Yep. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit him again. "6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kaname Date. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why? Right, good riddance.
Because of the woman you call boss.
Oh.
6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over.
I like how your political career is the,
I
like,
never held much
thing
love
we
for
care
her in the
about,
first
apparently.
place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Someone I don't want to see return in the sequel. There we go. We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Let's go to the Kumakura office. Oh, alright.
Dante, let me tell you something. God exists. When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day.
That shrine, huh?
And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
Yes.
No, dumbass. I don't cry. I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa.
And that's Moma, everybody.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
#1 merch buyer right here.
Hey, Iris. About these lanterns.
Yeah?
Is there anything a candle reminds you of?
Oh, jeez.
Is it a dick?
No, come on. You weren't supposed to say it.
And we're back to normal.
Do I look alright?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard you got plastic surgery. You look better than before. It suits you.
I'm not sure how to take that compliment. The fat one. The door to the next room. A dragon holding a golden ball.
Uncle, let's make our date exciting until the end, okay? We wouldn't want to get too tangled up together.
You're right. We wouldn't.
Wait a minute. Date?
That's right. A date. The Kumakura crest. I wonder if the 8-set figurine is still in the safe. Oh, you know it is. A Shinto shrine. Are you wearing that, Shies?
Shut up! None of your business. Lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
He might be the
They
doctor.
come to me when they don't want to go to a real hospital.
So,
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
What's your name?
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano.
He lost all that weight because of a girl.
Boss!
Yeah, some nurse at Central. Nasu, I think.
Yagano? He has a medical license? Well, we know what he did years and years ago for Renju.
Check me out, dude. Hang 10 dudes.
That's a surfer.
Good try though, Iris.
That's a real big contact lens.
That's an ashtray.
Good job. All right. What's the permit? What's the company motto today? While opening your jacket sitting on a public train, make sure that it doesn't accidentally touch the person next to you. How very specific. And what's the company whiteboard? Last month's schedule is written on the board. Third, a set live solo performance. There's a partition set up by the doorway.
Uncle, do they have chocolate and pastries over there?
You're thinking of a patisserie.
Late's so done. It's great. The characters are so good. Like, the characters are really what sells this game. The plot is very, very good as well, but the characters are what make it. Alright. We have Moma and we have Iris. About Moma.
Mr. Kumakura? I think he's really nice.
He worships the
course
god
I
with the
am.
ground you walk on.
About that ring.
I won't give it to you.
Iris is standing next to me. The chair. Oh, Moma. Wedding.
Wedding.
Dress! Bless! Tessa!
Imaging.
Compress! Process!
Oh,
Tessa!
jeez, they're all in on it.
Redress, transgress, Tessa!
The net idol superstar! Tessa!
A set, you bet!
Wow! That's really cool!
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted!
Tessa, I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine, it's just a handshake.
Yes!
Yeah, they are. The fat one ran up to her with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted in joy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Geez, Tessa is a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, this game is a mastercraft in maximalization. It does really good in story and characters. And it's a very, like, the maximalization with the details is so good.
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
Yeah, remember?
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
it's also rare to find a game like this where it, how do I put it? The characters are like a lot of the major characters are actually older. They're in their 30s and 40s, which is really nice.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore.
Oh, he learned Rohan wasn't an
I know
ASAP
he was a
fan.
murderer, a real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know?
No, I do too.
So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about him.
Let's go.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moma.
Date, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to
No.
ask.
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff puff.
I'm sorry?
I want Tessa to puff puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there.
No.
Just...
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Date, you're a real friend.
All right, close your eyes.
Yeah. Like this?
Good, yeah, stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Dante! I've never felt so alive!
Good job.
All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment.
Boss?
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing! I am living!
Bye bye, Moma. I want to do the... Yeah. We'll go ahead and go see Boss.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
Everything is thanks, Boss. Alright, here we go.
I hate being in their Nile group chat. I'm not even that close with them.
Oh, that's a mood.
That RC car kind of reminds me of Date's car. Hey, Iris.
Yeah?
What's the deal with you and Date? You still into him?
No.
It's like, no, he's uncle now.
Where did you get that?
Oh, you haven't heard? Starting next year, that's going to be the official flag of Japan.
Oh, Boss, please.
Wow, really?
Hey, Iris. Date was a soccer ball in his past life. That's why he enjoys getting kicked around by me.
I don't enjoy it.
He doesn't dispute being a soccer ball.
Volleyball. Volley reminds me of valley, like cleavage. And of course, ball is self-explanatory. Isn't it kind of dirty?
No, it isn't. There's nothing dirty about volleyball.
Don't get mad at me.
There's nothing AO about volleyball.
It's a tanuki.
Pon poco pon!
Pon poco pon!
Pon poco pon!
Pon poco pon!
Would you two cut it out?
They're good friends already. This room is a nightmare.
Is it your birthday?
No, that's been in here forever.
Every day is like my birthday.
That's right, boss.
Wow,
Celebrate
then
it.
you must be really old.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that down.
Well, Iris did the thing.
That's my jack-o'-lantern.
What if his name was Bill?
Iris is still a confused child, though.
Cheer me on, okay? Here I go. 1, 2, 3. Throw! Hey, boss, can I sit in your chair?
No, it's my chair.
But you never sit in it. Rug. Somehow I knew there's dirty gay erotica hidden under that rug. Peter probably put that there.
Iris, if you had the ability to stop time, what would you do?
Let me think. I want to catch a skyfish.
A what?
I had no idea you guys had B2 stealth bombers in here.
What?
That's a ruler.
Oh, those guys are going to transfer to Lemniscate next spring.
Really?
Yeah?
Iris, my best friend. Have I ever told you that you're like a sister to me? Do you want anything? I'll buy you anything you want.
What are you plotting?
Oh, it's pretty obvious. Boss is like my boss. Boss is a queen, and she knows it.
You still haven't taken down your Christmas tree?
Haven't you heard the old saying? If you take down your Christmas tree early, you won't become a bride until late.
That's not an old saying. That doesn't even make sense.
Aw.
Also, boss, you're in your 40s. I don't think you're gonna get married early.
Oh, donuts sound good right about now.
Oh, me too, me too.
Do you ever throw that thing around at parks?
It's not a frisbee.
You could kill someone throwing that.
Mask.
Kuranushi. Or Grandpa Kuranushi.
Boss's mental health is still in question. Oh, no. We have coat hanger. Oh, poster.
Hey, look at that bust. Are his lips red?
Oh, that's my lipstick.
Just like, we're not going there, Iris. We are not going there today.
Iris, would you like to have a matryoshka of your own?
Oh, sorry, no. We're not allowed to have pets at the house.
What?
What do you think a matryoshka is?
Iris isn't very good with words. Filled with color. Oh, jeez. I'm 4'11", so I get that. Alright, I think... Oh wait, no, there's one more thing.
I can't remember how many times I've told you this, but stop ogling me.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. I'm not ogling you.
Ah, boss.
Boss, you visited me a lot when I was in the hospital, didn't you? You're softer than you look.
What do you mean by that? Do I not radiate an aura of gentleness and caring?
Yes, you do, boss.
You literally called me a slave before.
But I didn't treat you like a slave. Other than sometimes making you clean my boots with your tongue.
You did, Date?
I absolutely did not.
They're dynamic because, yes, Iris is smiling happily. I mean, 5 to 6 feet's more average, I guess. Like,
Boss, I
yeah.
gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Being a small and a tall world is a challenge, I will say.
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved.
Or so we thought.
I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
Even though you've already revealed it once. Yep. Well, I'm 4 foot 11 rounded up, I should say. So yeah, I understand. Hi,
Still
Ba.
thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
Hi, Ba.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you, and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Date.
Oh, Iba.
By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, closing my eyes. When suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
Oh, boss. Yeah. Some people have fun with that. Not my thing, but... You know, it's an RP. Might as well have fun.
This is the sync room. Pewter?
You are...
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different.
It's the inspector I see everywhere.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
It's been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that.
Yeah.
But it looks like it worked at least.
Plastic surgery. So we were in the Sync E chair.
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Thanks, Peter.
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Reminder, in this timeline, Peter was hostile towards us because he was Renju's lover, and therefore was following with Renju, who was actually Saito, and so basically deleted Aiba's backups, did a bunch of stuff.
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan inside the body of number 89 and escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
So why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
She did.
Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone.
It'll make sense in a little bit.
Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
No Shovel Forge.
Shovel Forge.
No. No Shovel Forge. Let's go see Mama. Yeah, let's go see Mama.
Date, honey. Who
I
is
love her.
this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you. I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin?
Oh,
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey. Because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are. Iris, let me introduce you to Mama's little brother.
Oh, that's the fridge!
Uncle, that word on the chalkboard? Salsiccia? What is that?
It's what Italians say when they find a seat for their friend Sal.
It's sausage.
thanks.
You're So's bodyguard.
Was.
Who are you?
Oh, right. He wouldn't recognize his face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? quit that gig long time ago.
You quit?
Yeah, that guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face and quit.
That had to feel good.
You're drunk, aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
Mm-hmm.
From the look of you, you're pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits! Oops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. No.
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Fine. One more round, okay?
Yay.
That round's gonna be water. Hold on, that's... When you're in love with a married man. Wonder what that is.
I've got some fun insertion videos I think you'd like, Date.
What's she talking about?
Medical training video.
Ah, yes.
For getting temperatures, you know?
Oh.
Mama, not in front of the kids.
Date, honey, do you still ever drink so much beer that you start, leaking?
Leaking beer? No, that has never happened, ever.
I'm pretty sure it has. Mizuki was telling me.
That was the old me, not anymore.
Uh-huh. Are you trying to say you're growing up, Date? Because no one believes that.
Hey, Iris, I've been wondering. What's with your headband?
Oh, this? It kept my brain tumor from spreading. I don't really need it anymore, but I feel naked without it, you know?
What are you doing with that bonita?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Is she?
Am I?
Ah, Mama.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head.
That's a cleaner way of doing
That's
it.
what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but
Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on number 89. Said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it. But that's not the truth. How are you?
as you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89? They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance.
Chance, quote unquote.
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Sorry, Mama.
We should head out.
Yeah,
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Should.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Alright, let's go to Masashita. We're getting to the good stuff here.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm
Sounds
close
good.
friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
Oh, Mayumi. Kinda wish we weren't doing...
Hey, that's my big sister.
Apparently that's her sister. I kind of wish we weren't, like, having so much
salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne
Hell
and
stuff now.
spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Oh. That one actually just didn't load right.
Hey, do you know what they say about these?
Gotta meow.
If you imitate a cat to a lucky cat statue, it'll grant you happiness.
Is that right?
Yup, no doubt about it. It worked for me.
Honestly, the luck that Iris had to actually live through this game, it must have.
We could get some really fatty steaks out of that.
That's cow render.
It's just a really big watch for my husband. Kidding. His arm is normal size.
You just kind of gotta smile. Not unlike Miyumi. Yep. She's trying. She's trying, but she's... yeah. Mayumi's time is coming.
Kuroda Kazuaki's rib roast with soy sauce.
Kuroda Kazuaki? No, that says cold teriyaki.
Oh. We've been reading it wrong the whole time. Oops.
That's an autograph from Young Kichi Cinema.
Okay, seriously, who is that?
We will never know, Date. Yes, because those stickers are actually very important to it. Alright. Iris. About Mayumi.
She's so cute and fashionable. She's such a nice lady.
Lady?
Oh, sorry. Big sister, right?
Or maybe mother-in-law?
Aw.
You might be calling me that one day.
I don't think so.
Iris like, no, I'm not dating Oda. Iris is standing there.
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
Well, yes. Have we met?
That's right, my face is different than it was when we
Why
met.
are you here?
I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me. I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses.
Nurse
I got a
actress.
call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
Don't tell me.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the mob guy. About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me.
That's okay, that's because your son's an idiot.
But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Masashita Diner was actually closed up and her husband had already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive and her diner is still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was, after all. But even if I were in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend?
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble,
Yes,
I
he
tell
is.
you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when time calls for it.
You're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Bye-bye, Mayumi.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Alright. Sunfish Pocket.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really, I didn't do much.
No, you didn't.
I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
Someone slap Oda. I see Oda is still Oda. Alright, we gotta go a little fast.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
That's like a
Ace,
fan
you
nickname.
bet. I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
We took it from you, Oda.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. and it doesn't talk.
Huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Dum dum.
A tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Ah, that's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Aiba would kill you.
Ota, what are you saying? In front of Iris?
Oh! Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
I don't want to marry you.
Goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that.
Really, though? I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
Keep going down. I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Alright.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Alright. Now we got 2 left. And then we get to the end.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course I want to talk to him, Tomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened in the past 6 years, but that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Oh, Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She could help me loosen up some of my rusted screws.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart. Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't. They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly.
It does.
Those were such fun times.
I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her.
No! Stop!
I was silent, but she must have noticed by my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want, the three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear, but if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figure that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Alrighty, last one. I saw Mizuki when I saw Lone Escape. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first.
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said. Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school and a new smartphone and a new iron pipe. That's what she said. Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Ew.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh,
Gonna
I
get
can't
slapped.
live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
What? Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew, you said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Alright. We are at the Harbor Warehouse District, our favorite place. And I think it goes on auto from here. As we get the best ending.
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah!
Iris suggested we come to the warehouses. I thought it was odd, but drove her here anyways.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait, you want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh man. Oh no. No way.
Date. I tried to keep my cool.
All right.
I closed my eyes. And?
Okay, open them!
What?
I opened my eyes, and there before me was...
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words.
And there she
I
is.
don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot. Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see. Oh, sorry. I hear everything Iva says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the 4th letter?
A, B, C, D. It's D.
And the 1st?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
I see.
To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
yes.
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Pewter embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Iba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Anyway, Iba, welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Iba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
Hit it! Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying, this old tale of mine. A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires, you've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. A punch to the forehead, my kick like a warhead. You're pinned on the floor spread. I'm queen of this brawl, and I'll show you all.
I don't wanna hide it, that's what I decided. I can't live divided, I know I was wrong. I love you long.
While they all lose their way and forget about faith.
While the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth.
The fires of love can warm any heart. Resist, your dreams are worth defending. Fight on, your will is unbending. See through the void in your eye, unblinking. The pyramid of your mind unending. Revolt even with death impending. Live on, dream through space, rending. Walking with the spirit of hope beside you, and our hope shall never die. The fires of love will never die.
I'm who they say is the best detective.
Although without me he's ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
I'm home.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. The invincible rainbow arrow.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting
Oh my
myself with
goodness.
special
I'm all
technology.
warmed up over that. I swear to God, if you call me a fridge one more time, you will not find your body. Oh,
Thanks for
cheering,
the
Dante,
same touch,
honey.
alright,
I love
everyone?
you. This is for Mama.
Sounds fun. Hey, Set, you bet!
Alright guys, that is the end of Somnium Files. I do have to go right now. I'm actually running late. But thank you everyone for stopping by, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye bye!